YouTube, what's good, man? Welcome back to another video, man. Welcome back to the channel, man. Listen, hey, the only way to gain wisdom is to lose. You have to lose in order to figure out how to do a certain thing. You know what I'm saying? You're not finna start or go on an endeavor and just have all the knowledge and the power to just get it going like this, like it's like you just some type of magician or something. No, you have to make mistakes and you have to gain wisdom from those mistakes and then apply it on your next rep. A lot of us think that we're gonna get to a certain place or where we want to be, or we're gonna get our dream by just, you know what I'm saying, by just happenstance. No. You have to fail. You have to lose. You have to go through that gutter in order to win. You have to gain real wisdom in order to gain whatever it is you're trying to attain. Life is about experience. Life is about knowledge. Life is about gaining wisdom. Knowledge and wisdom are two different things. Knowledge is you reading books, you gathering information, you getting statistics, you getting stats, analytics. That's knowledge. But wisdom is the application of those things. So if I learn how to invest in the stock market, I know what a brokerage is. Okay, so a brokerage is the account that gives me access to the stock market, right? Now that I know that, I have gained the knowledge of what a brokerage account is and how to gain access to the stock market. The wisdom comes from me actually going to do the thing and how I'm going to do it. So I want to go through all the banks and see what kind of brokerage account I want. I'm going to go through all the trading applications and see which one I want to choose. And I'm going to get more knowledge so I can make a wise decision, which comes from wisdom. You know what I'm saying? You gain wisdom through knowledge. But having the knowledge is not enough. You need the wisdom in order to make things happen. Now, the thing with wisdom is it's not always what it seems when you first go do something. It's not always going to be right in your face. You feel me? It's not always going to be an easy lesson to learn. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna stub your toe, you're gonna break a leg, you're gonna dislocate your kneecap, you're gonna do all of that. But through that pain and suffering, you gain wisdom. Because now you know not to step in that certain area no more. Now you know to go around it. Now you know to go over it. Now you know to go under it. You feel me? And it all takes time, bro. Don't ever think that stuff doesn't take time, bro. Time is one of the biggest platforms on this earth. We are on a platform, all right? And time is one of the components of the asset, one of the components of the platform. You cannot beat time. We all get 24 hours in a day. I'm sure you hear this all the time. We all get 24 hours in a day. No one can speed it up. No one can rush it. No one can skip days. No one can reverse time. So the only thing for you to do is to do. The only thing for you to do is to become the person you want to see yourself as and do the things that person would do. You want to become a fitness influencer? Okay, you need to learn you need to become a person who's knowledgeable in fitness first. You need to know what you're talking about. You need to know how to teach. You need to know how to give knowledge and wisdom to people who don't have it. Then after that, you need to learn how to gain customers, how to keep customers, how to satisfy customers, how to move through adversity with customers. Because dealing with people isn't easy. It's not for everybody. But if you have the knowledge and the wisdom, and you've been through the bumps and bruises already, then you know what to do when certain things happen. You feel me? It's all about timing. It's all about you doing what you're supposed to do each and every single day. It's about sticking to the program. It's about sticking to the plan, not your move, not your mood. Shout out to Ghetto Bodybuilder. Wisdom is a tough thing to obtain. Wisdom is pain and suffering at its finest, but it's worth it. If you can withstand it, if you can go through it, if you can fight through it, you will become a person like no other. You won't be like the person next to you. You won't be like your bosses. You won't be like your family. You'll be way different. You'll stand out because you know you went through the mud. Nobody wants to get dirty. Nobody wants to get bruises on their hands. But if you do, then you let them heal. Trust me. The next time you hit that rock or whatever bruised you is not going to bruise you this time because you know how to do it. You know what to do. You know how to get around it. You know how to smash that wall without hurting yourself. It's called wisdom. Life is about choices. You get better at making choices when you gain more knowledge. Knowledge is key to life. Knowledge will give you answers that give you the keys to your dreams. But when you have to walk out your dreams, that's when wisdom comes into play. That's when wisdom is your best friend. No one can teach wisdom. You can only teach yourself wisdom. If you ever heard that saying, I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink it. That's basically wisdom. I can tell you all day what to do, but I can't make you do it. I can't smooth out those bumps for you. Only you can do that. I don't have the power for that. If I did, I would. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I be making these videos, man, so I can, you know what I'm saying, give some type of motivation, give some type of understanding to you that you're not the only one that's going through stuff, bro. You're not the only one that has to gain wisdom. You're not the only one that has to hit your leg. You know what I'm saying? You're not the only one that has lost and had to take a hard lesson. But through hard lessons comes great men, comes great women. Don't ever forget that, bro. Whenever you go through something hard, trust me, on the other side of that is a better you. It's a better version. It's a new way of living for you, a new understanding, a new way of doing things. Because you know, you've been there, you've seen it, you've lived it, you've went through it. That is what real wisdom is. It's not about being the smartest. It's not about being the wisest. It's about learning the lessons you need to learn in your life. And trust me, none of us go through a flawless life. None of us go through life without learning wisdom. You're going to learn wisdom either the hard way or the easy way. You know what I'm saying? You hit a bump in the road, you can fix it right there, or you can let it sit there and let it rust. When you let it rust and you go back to fix it, it's going to be 20 times harder over 5 years. You just let that shit rust for 5 years. You try to go turn that joint and try to fix that shit, boy, it's not turning. You need about 20 cans of WD-40 before you try to fix something because you let it sit there. But now you know, okay, if I let my problem sit there, then it's going to be harder later down the road. See, that's wisdom. You learned that. When you went to go turn that bolt because you tried to fix it 20 years later, you like, damn, bro, I should have fixed it when it happened. You've learned a lesson. Now you can either follow through the next time, or you can relearn that same lesson over again. Something bad will happen to you. You don't want to fix it. You can wait another 20 years, but it's going to be harder to fix. You knew that, though. But if you were smart, if you had wisdom, you would have fixed it right there. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little, you know what I'm saying, a little knowledge I have for y'all. You feel me? Had a little knowledge for y'all. Man, I got to put in this work, bro. If I really want to do this YouTube shit, I really got to go hard, bro. Like, I can get knowledge. I can get motivation from these people. Steph is Cold, the Ghetto Bodybuilder, Iron in the Soul, Myron Golden, Alex Hormozy. I can get all the wisdom, the knowledge in the world from these people. But if I don't put in the work, if I don't hit record on this camera, it doesn't matter, bro. Nothing matters until I put in the work, until I apply the knowledge, until I do what I'm supposed to do in my 24 hours. And the same applies to you, bro. Put the work in. Stop bullshitting. Because I bullshit. You're not the only one. And you don't have to be perfect every day. I'm telling you, you don't even have to do your craft every day, but just be consistent. Don't abandon your assignment. Don't abandon what you're supposed to do on this earth. Don't do it. Because 20 years later, you're gonna hate yourself when you have to turn that bolt. You're gonna hate yourself. And you're gonna feel like it's not enough WD-40 in the world, but there's always enough WD-40. But it's just about how hard you want to work. You want to work now in the beginning, or you want to work later. It's about choices. It's about wisdom. You want to go party in your 20s, or you want to work in your 20s so you can party in your 30s, or do you want to party in your 20s and then work in your 30s? It's about choices. Me, I'm gonna party. I'm gonna work hard in my 20s. I'm gonna stay in my little apartment that I barely have. You know what I'm saying? Struggling like shit, and I'm gonna make this shit happen. I'm gonna put my face down to the mud. I'm gonna get my hands dirty, and that's the end of the story, bro. There's no easy ticket. There's no fast track. It's just pure grit, pure grind, pure motivation, pure ambition. That's it. And with that combination, I can't lose. You cannot lose. The people that hang out on my channel, we aren't going to lose. We in this shit together. We go through hard times together. There's always going to be a hard time. But when we get more wisdom, we know how to break that shit down to pieces where it's like This shit was nothing. Don't even get to a point where every single problem you face is nothing. I'm telling you, man, get wisdom, get knowledge, and then apply it with wisdom, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on my video. 100 questions, 100 answers to the stock market. Ebook is coming out soon. Hard copy coming out soon. Creative Optimism clothing brand is coming out soon, man. And yeah, I'm gone. On to the next video.